As property investors, we have quite a bit of responsibility. One responsibility is obviously that to us and our financial picture. The investors, so if you have any investors, they depend on you to operate and run the business profitably so that they can make money as well and that they actually want to continue investing with you. And then finally, we have responsibility to our property and our tenants. So there's a little bit of responsibility, I think, engaged for all of us that we really need to pay attention to and make sure that when we're running our business that we're doing right by all people that surround us. One of the things when it comes to renting your place is that you can self-manage or you can hire a management company to help you with your deal. I don't know what you're going to do, but I want to share with you what are some of the things that you should consider when deciding, are you going to hire a property management company or are you going to self-manage? And one of the things about decision making is going to be a location of the property, of course. It's going to be time that you might have, of course. And it's going to be also based off of it's going to be based off of your ability and knowledge to properly screen tenants, be able to do your due diligence, collect the money, advertise the property, show the place, and above all, spend time educating your tenants. Now, when I say educating, I don't mean lecturing, because nobody likes to be lectured at, but people do want to understand what your processes are, how you like to run and operate things, and they would like to know certain things about your process. One of those things is that people typically ask me questions about like what's included what's included in the property and the rent. What are the things that are their responsibility when it comes to fixing something? Is that your business or their business? And really a slew of things. One of the things that I spend a lot of time educating my prospective tenants on is their background checks, their credit, how things work. I end up spending a lot of money teaching my tenants that, sometimes people get denied for applying for a rent, but they don't know why. I spend time helping them understand of what's happening. Here's an example. One of the things that I have seen is that sometimes we get tenants who don't understand the whole income to cost or expense. So they'll look at the property and we're like, oh my gosh, this is great. I love it. I want to live there. And then I look at their income and their income doesn't cover the rent. I mean, it does, but barely. So say that they would have an income of $1,200 a month, but my property is being listed and renting at my property is being listed and renting at $1,000 or $1,100. And they look at it and say, but of course I can pay for it. I can afford it. And I have to spend a little bit of time of helping them understand of why it would never work. Most people don't know that. Most people don't understand. And so while I spend time obviously educating investors of how to run the business more profitably and better, or how to get even started if they have never done it, I also equally spend as much time helping my tenants or prospective tenants of doing better with their money. And so again, I don't lecture, but I do explain. So I spend time to say, I know you think you can afford this, but at $1,200 a month that you're earning, $1,100 rent just simply is not sustainable. You're not thinking about heat or electricity or getting to work or gas or food or any of those costs. And so you need to put that in. With your income, here's the rent that would probably make more sense. And again, I'm not being rude about it, and hopefully they don't think that I'm being rude about it, but rather I try to explain why they were rejected, because a lot of times folks don't understand. And part of the service that I provide is helping them understand of what works, why it works, or what doesn't work when it doesn't. So maybe that is the part that you can use in your business and your investing component and strategy is to really spend time with your tenants, helping them understand not only about the policies and the rules and the laws and that kind of stuff that you have, but also helping them understand of why they would qualify or wouldn't qualify. So now I have learned to actually have conversation prior to even people applying, to explain certain things to them, to help them in their search and potentially, prevent any headaches or problems they might encounter with my place or with anything else that they're looking at. It's just sort of like a side service I don't even charge for, but I end up doing it because I truly believe that we have responsibility to help people and help ourselves. Hope this is helpful to you. Until next time, stay forever money blessed, and do remember, you are only one deal away.